Tuesday morning. We want to get back to that breaking news from overnight. Protests surrounding the war in Gaza and college campuses across the nation heating back up, including right here in our region. About 2 hours south of D.C., though, down I-95 in Richmond, police were called in to break up protests at Virginia Commonwealth University. We know that pepper spray or some other chemical agent was used to get people to disperse. And now, just in the last 5 hours, Virginia's governor weighed in on the protest. Here in D.C., things are a bit calmer at George Washington University, and that's where we find our Jacqueline Quinn. And Jacqueline, students there are entering their 6th day in an encampment.
Yeah, good morning. And you know, they're also inching a little closer to graduation, but this is what it looks like here at this part of the campus. So we're close to H Street. There are some tents here, and then behind here, this is University Yard, where we see a more dense packing of the tents. There were some barriers out here, but they've been dragged sort of to the center of University Yard, where they did plant a Palestinian flag there. But again, keep in mind, graduation set for May 18th. It's not here around the campus. It's actually on the National Mall. However, when we were looking at a schedule, we did see that there are exams going on. So some have had to get ready for these finals, and maybe those have had to be adjusted. But some were frustrated by this, and the protesters, though, they are here. They say they're united because they don't want to leave until their demands are met, because it's important that they stay to fight. They want charges dropped against any pro-Palestinian student organizers. They want to end any investments related to Israeli weapons companies and partnerships with Israel. And then, of course, yes, you were talking about VCU, just 100 miles away from here. There was a tense conflict between police and protesters where students were arrested. Now, last night, police in helmets and shields were called in to break up protests late in the evening. There were objects thrown at police officers and potentially pepper spray or some other agent used to break up the groups there. We understand many left, but there were a number of arrests. Now, the school says they were warned to leave and subject to arrest for trespassing. And we also heard from the Virginia governor, Glenn Youngkin. He issued a statement saying after the repeated warnings, his administration will continue to fully support campus, local and state law enforcement, and university leadership to keep our campuses safe. Now, back here at George Washington University, things have been pretty peaceful here. Some students were suspended on Friday, and this is a private university as well, so they could also claim that students or the people here are trespassing. We do see police here, but they have not moved in, so we're going to be monitoring this. For now, we'll send it back to you, Allison.
All right, Jacqueline, thank you so much. And overnight, students at Columbia University in New York expanded to take over Hamilton Hall. That's the site of the 1968 occupation in protest of the Vietnam War. And students are refusing orders to break down their tent encampment in the center of campus. School officials say they need the tents cleared so they can start to prepare for graduation on May 15th. The school has already started suspending students.